everybody, welcome back. I am Amanda, owner of Dee Dee's, and we are here for episode 4 of our weekly cocktail video series. With us, as always, I have Stephanie, our cocktail engineer. We have Brooke behind the scenes, who is manning the ship per usual. And we also have 2 extra guests with us today, extra special guests. We have Let's Go Lindsay. Would you like to come and say hello to everyone, Lindsay? She is here in lieu of moral support, Meg, just to come and hang out and have a good time. And we also have another special guest, which I'll get to in just a second. But you might be able, well, you might notice that we have these amazing hats on and that we have a new spirit with us this week. So we've had such a great time working with Whiskey Distillery, but we were eager to do a whiskey-based cocktail. So we called our friends at Whiskey Taco Foxtrot right down the street in Clawson. And with us today, we have the owner of Whiskey Taco Foxtrot, Charlie. Come on in, Charlie.
Thanks so much for having me.
You are welcome. Thanks for being here. So I thought you could tell everyone a little bit about the single barrel rye whiskey that we're going to be using for today's drink.
So our single barrel rye we got from Detroit City Distillery. We actually went down with our whiskey club, got to pick out 4 different barrels, and this was the barrel that we landed on. Notes of tobacco smoke, which no one can taste. But I think I can taste it. It's delicious. A little bit of clove, ginger, honey. Really unique flavors, but phenomenal thing. We gave these bottles out to our whiskey club members. So definitely, if you're interested, inquire at Whiskey Taco Foxtrot, and come see us.
Excellent. They're great people, great drinks.
Great drinks. I definitely taste the honey.
Yes.
I definitely taste the honey. Maybe we just need more.
Maybe I just need more.
Tobacco
It's fine.
smoke.
I'm on my 3rd, and I taste all that smoke. It's great.
We, as always, we are out for your best interest. So we always sample our spirits before we make our drinks. So today we're going to be making a Ward 8 cocktail. So we're going to take a break, get set up, and we'll be right back to make our cocktail. All right, so today we are making a Ward 8. This cocktail dates back to 1898 and it was started in Boston. Its name refers to the neighborhood where it was originated. And this is, as we said earlier, a rye whiskey-based cocktail that includes fresh squeezed lemon juice, fresh squeezed orange juice, and grenadine, which our cocktail engineer Stephanie made from scratch last night. So Steph, can you tell us what was it like to make grenadine?
So first of all, grenadine is not maraschino cherry juice.
Which is what I think I thought it was.
I thought it was too because it goes into Shirley Temple,
right.
So that's, no, that's not a thing. So it's pomegranate juice, equal parts pomegranate juice and sugar, which you boil down like a simple syrup. And then there is this orange blossom water that you add 2 dashes to. It definitely doesn't smell or taste like soap. But the end product is amazing, and it's much better than bottled grenadine, if I say so myself.
Now, Stephanie, when we started this, did you ever imagine that you would be making your own grenadine at 9 o'clock on a Wednesday night?
No. I can't imagine any tangent of my life where Mandy starting Dee Dee's would make me
Here we are.
boil pomegranate juice on Wednesday. But here we are.
I never made
looks
pomegranate.
lovely.
It does. It
Thank
looks
you.
lovely. Would you like to hold it up so everyone can see the beautiful
Go
ruby
ahead.
color? Oh yes, let Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Excellent job.
Thank you.
No store-bought for us. Okay, are you ready to mix?
Yes.
Okay, we are going to start with 2.5 ounces of rye whiskey.
And as always, we are making 2,
That's
so
correct.
we are doubling.
And we are using the single barrel private label rye from Whiskey Taco Foxtrot.
Thank you,
Made
Charlie.
by Detroit City Distillery. This is going to be so good. I have a feeling this might be my favorite. We'll see.
I mean,
I'm not just saying that because Charlie's here. Okay. Then,
I'm gonna watch all of these.
just to make sure. Then we have 3/4 an ounce of fresh squeezed lemon juice, which will be freshly squeezed per use. Okay, excellent. Then 3/4 of an ounce of the orange juice.
Ooh.
It's totally fine.
Totally fine.
That's it. We have the table.
It's okay. The
for.
table is not for sale beneath this. It's fine.
That's right. This is not a cherished heirloom. And then 1 teaspoon of the fresh made grenadine.
Which we are again using the Mary Poppins spoon.
It is the Mary Poppins
It
spoon.
may taste like rum punch.
For those of you who watch the aviation episode, I feel like we can't make a rum punch because I already made the rum punch joke in the aviation episode. It's fine. Okay,
All right.
Shake and strain.
And Charlie said everyone just has to be quiet during this part.
Okay,
So
here we go.
right.
Is it awake?
Is it awake?
It sounds like it's awake.
Is it awoken enough?
I think you awoke it up.
Okay. So,
Okay.
here we go.
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful.
It's kind of like a ginger.
It's, oh. Dun-dun-dun.
Oh.
From one ginger to another. That's a pretty cocktail. Look at here. Really good. And we're gonna garnish with an orange wedge and a Luxardo cherry.
Affectionately known as a bougie cherry.
Will it fit? That's okay.
It'll fit.
Okay. And we have pre-made one for Charlie so that he can partake as well. Okay, so here we go. So, per usual, we will toast with the theme of our series, Life is Short, Use the Good Stuff.
Here's to the good stuff.
Here's good
Thanks
stuff.
for being here.
Thank you guys.
Okay, here we go. Yeah.
Oh,
That might
Yeah,
win.
this I think so far.
That's real good.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So this is a take on a whiskey sour, and it's just fresh and sweet. It's complex.
So I will say,
Do you taste the pipe smoke?
I know I still don't taste the pipe smoke.
It really covers it up. The citrus really
It does.
balances it out nicely.
It's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
The French 75 was my favorite, but this might jump into first place.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I could drink a lot of these.
Now, I did read that this was historically a warm weather cocktail. I feel like you could enjoy this?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I know nothing, but it will be refreshing, I feel like.
I think adding a little cinnamon, you could do a twist for the winter.
Oh.
You know?
Where was that 5 minutes ago?
I'm sorry.
We have the cinnamon from our
It's probably been
butter
good for us to drink more of these beforehand.
We're gonna have to experiment.
We'll reshoot this.
We'll reshoot this with cinnamon. This is really an easy cocktail to make, and you don't have to make your own grenadine, though it really was quite simple. We'll put the recipe for the grenadine as well. As always, we look forward to your comments and suggestions. Thank you to Behind the Scenes Brooke. Thank you to Let's Go Lindsay. Thank you to Charlie, to our cocktail engineer Stephanie, and to all of you for following along. Until next week, cheers.
Cheers. The Kentucky Chew, which is you take in the whiskey, you let it coat your tongue and get the oils off of your tongue, and that's that first initial burning that you get, right?
Okay.
So kind of like it's hot, you don't really taste anything, but it prepares your palate to actually taste more of the whiskey. So when you do that, that kind of roll in your mouth.
Okay.
Okay.
Taking.
You
Wait,
talk-
now I need to do a shot.
You talk like the Godfather for a minute. Move them all over again. So
Take the gun,
just,
leave the
just
troll.
let it sit on. Let it roll off of your tongue. Don't really swallow it right away. You're almost just letting it after you swallowed it. Do some more. No, okay. So the next one is the Kentucky Hug, which you're going to get a little bit of this from that first
Right here.
one.
Now my whole mouth is on fire.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what you want.
Tongue is on
Your mouth is prepared to taste whiskey now, which is
Oh, so
more
the
fire.
fire. The fire is.
It's taken all the oils off of your tongue and kind
Okay.
of floated them down.
Okay.
So now you do another sip, and this is the Kentucky Hug, which you're going to feel nice and warm in your esophagus and kind of
I
warm
already
it down.
feel that though. My
So
tongue
this
is
is
on
gonna-
fire and there's one there.
So this is going to be the next to kind of put this fire out,
I
right?
still don't taste tobacco smoke for the record.
You'll get there, Stumpy. You'll
We'll get there. By the
I
time
take
we drink all
another
this, so
sip.
do
Okay.
another sip. This kind of warms you up. It's in there. So,
Oh.
okay. So now,
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.